Hey everybody, welcome back to Midnight Suns. We're going out with the boys to recover some Hydra data. This is led by Dr. Strange. We have a Hunter challenge to spend 4 heroism in 1 turn. For a habanero dart, we saw how powerful that was against the Sabretooth recently. And we're going for a legendary blueprint and gamma coil. We're taking Iron Man with us. Quick overview of the decks. Winds of Watum, Agamotto's Gaze, Blessing of Ashanti, Double Vapors, Double Crimson, and Shield of the Seraphim, which, honestly, I don't know if we've ever even played once, and I'm wondering if maybe I should swap that, but I can't because I have too many skills. Okay. Hunter deck, the only change is Double Merciless instead of Double Last Sight. We have the Dark Heal there, and we've gone back to All Out instead of the Mind Breaker. And then for Iron Man, Double Quick Blast, Heads Up, Leave It to Me, Mark Target, Surgical Strike, and Double Air Superiority, both with insane mods that hopefully come into play here. Nanite Edge, Vampiric Essence, and Utility Belt. Let's give her. Now, I know Strange's outfit doesn't really fit into, like, the dark category as much as some of the others, but it just, there's a certain, regalness to it that I appreciate. Okay.
Hydra has a remote server attached to one of their squads in this area, and they've been using it to store communications data captured on the nearby consoles.
So I believe this is a mission that ends once everything is hacked. I think I was originally thinking about crates for some reason.
If we can install Carol's script on those consoles, it will do the hard work for us. Assuming we can keep Hydra from blowing up the server first.
Okay.
I'll ensure it's done.
So the server is really only getting attacked by 1 here. We could go and just hack something right away, which is pretty decent. We probably redraw the Dark Heal, we play the Quick Blast, and we... Actually, I probably redraw the Quick Blast to add knockback. And then use the reposition on Strange to knock him into this. That does a bunch of damage there, that's pretty helpful. Takes out 2 of the minions. Which one are we hacking even? Do we know? Okay, it's this one here. Okay, I can do it from that angle, and then I don't have to use a move. So let's start there. We use the redraw. We have the Vapors to hide him, because he's getting targeted the most. We're also going to draw a bunch of cards off this. An Iron Man card for sure, and 2 others.
Sure, why not?
Goodbye.
I am impressed.
If we could get a little sneaky Mindbender. Oh, we can't. That would be sick. The challenge is to spend 4 heroism with the Hunter in 1 turn. Annihilation's the easiest way to do that. If I play this, that gets us 2 heroism. I could actually, I think, yeah, I think we probably just do it. I could go Blessing here, but I guess I should just Vapors on Iron Man, Vapors on Hunter. I can redraw the Dark Heal just to see if that changes anything. Sort of does. We have this.
Let's give it a go.
It's not going to taunt the Guardian. Okay, so we got the level up. The main reason for bringing these 2, by the way, is for level ups and friendship. They're both close to 5. It's just been kind of a tough battle to close out. So now we vapors on Strange.
This should bolster our
Feel free to do that anytime.
I am tempted to let the Hunter take a hit here, so that we can play Agamotto's Gaze. We get the last 2 attacks played, which would both be helpful here, and they get extra damage, but most importantly, we get 4 card plays. We still get the heroism, and we actually get to save the Vapors. Now, Strange is getting targeted by this guy. I only just noticed that. So he's going to take some bleed. There is a chance we could redraw into some Mindbender stuff. But that bleed could be very annoying. What we could do is we could draw the utility belt on the Hunter and look for a Mindbender. It's not impossible. Does this help me at all here? Not really. And then this guy's probably going to clone him next turn. All right, I'm going to do this so we get the 4 card plays.
watch closely.
Strange is gonna... He's gonna be a bit of a problem to deal with. Because he is gonna take bleed here. I could, I suppose, drop this. That's not bad. And then we still have the 4 for the Hunter challenge. Hunter can probably, after these guys distribute health, can probably finish them off with Annihilation or something close to it. We'll have Quick Blast for reinforcements. We also have... We still have... something like this. It's going to split that guy. I don't know if I want to do that yet. Let's do this. Let's knock him into Strange. And this is how you do the cure, by the way. You see how I'm targeting him? So we can also cure him of that bleed next time. But you just target him with somebody else. It's not moving the actual hero. So I know people have probably shared that a couple of times now in comments, but I'm recording ahead because of holidays. But either way, now I've got that figured out. I was hoping for a free Mindbender there. Didn't get it. Okay. We'll buff the environment attacks next turn.
The persistence is irritating.
We smell more than children.
Whoa. You don't see that very often, so I do wonder... I wonder how they decide... Oh, wow. That you don't see that either. Now, is he automatically soulbound? No. This is cool. Oh, yes, he is soulbound. Okay, wow. That is really interesting. So now... a Mindbender for Blood Hunger is insanely powerful.
You have not lost focus yet.
We get the extra card play there. We still have Vapors. on him. And he is getting targeted by quite a few because of the bleed. This is going to take us over there. I think we should send Iron Man because he's got the quicks for these two. We're just going to kind of clear the field a bit. I actually should think about this, because if I want to spend the heroism with the hunter, I should do this now. Something like this is pretty good. It clears 2 hounds. I'm just saying, like, if I continue to build this up, then it might be overkill. Like, these guys are gonna res anyway. And it doesn't really make sense to do this here. So I think I am gonna go ahead and use this.
There is no escape.
Then we use the minions to generate some more heroism. Okay. So 1 redraw here for knockback. Actually. Kind of achieves the same thing, eh?
Here we go.
Now that was something.
There's a Mindbender, and it's the free one. You love to see it. Okay. So. This guy needs to go.
That'll work. Sleep it off.
Now we get this guy to Mindbender. His buddy there. So they start attacking him. Now that opens up the terminal, and we can just finish it, technically. We have everything done. But you know me. Oh, we actually... No, we can't. We don't have the... We get the card next turn, I guess. Okay. So now we're dealing big damage. He is not getting... Well, he is actually getting targeted by this guy. I may as well let them attack him, although it doesn't really matter.
You have earned it.
Okay, air superiority could be buffed to over 200. I could do leave it to me. This could even draw a chain strike, which might be better in this scenario. Let's look to do this. Actually, hold on. I'll drop the box first, because he'll split off again, and then I can use this depending on where they scatter to, maybe this gets both. Or we can use the quicks now because they're so low. Yeah, alright.
Prepare yourselves.
Well, I'm still saving the move to potentially cure. We still have 2 card plays. Basically blow this up for free. Then we have the box kick here if we want. If I do this, it brings all of their redistribution down a lot lower.
Your time has come.
I might actually just take him. Then his attack doesn't go off. These guys will still target the Guardian, but it won't do anything. And he'll come up pretty weak. Maybe I should do this with Iron Man, just because of this. I wonder if they'll go back to targeting Strange. I don't think so, because he was still the last one to get it. Yeah, okay, good. So I still have 2 card plays here. Leave it to me into air superiority. Could work.
Let's do it.
That gives us more redraws too. Okay, there's the surgical strike. So I can't play both. But because he's fast, this is cheaper. Oh wait, I can play both. Yes, I can. So if I go, I think I do... I don't know if I should go with the marked or the vulnerable. So this will take them to what? 109 plus 54. 109 plus 54 is 217. And then they'd be marked, and then I could use Surgical Strike to pretty much finish most of them off. Wait. Oh, this is my last card play, though. Why am I losing my mind? Right, okay, this is my last card play. So then that's not quite enough damage. 217. Whereas I could go Surgical Strike, take him out with 2, take him out with 1. Or take him out with 2, take this one out with 2. This guy's the only one left. I can't reach over there. Really? This is only going to apply 1 marked. Or 1 vulnerable, which doesn't help me here because I don't have the environment attacks to follow up on in range. Like, this guy's going to die anyway. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Oh, no! Why? It's fine. It's fine. None of them were in a threshold anyways.
You're saving this for a special occasion.
I accidentally did that. Yep.
I hope you are building one of those suits for me.
Yeah, that was... Okay, whatever. Now Strange is going to get attacked here. Going to take 285. He's probably going to fall here, actually. Man, that's so annoying. And I was thinking, yeah, I didn't consider that they would retarget there. He could have easily been cured, but isn't. And there's nothing I can do here to save him. I don't think. Unless we got a Mindbender draw. But it has to be the free one, and honestly that won't happen, because we just had it, so. Man. Sorry, Strange. Oh, that's so bad. The ultimate goof.
We are doing well so far.
So far, yeah. Things are going excellently.
You had your chance to escape.
Oh, you know what? The interrogation might be okay here.
Tell us what you know, fiend.
We have ways.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. You were too weak for this.
Is this free? It's not. Well, that could have been a 3, okay?
You've recovered the data. Excellent work out there.
That could have been a 3, but I blew it. I think even if I didn't do that extra redraw one, I still would have split and they would have targeted Strange, so it's fine. Habanero Dart. Love it. We also got some extra credits there. Essence. Nice. That was actually pretty value, all things considered. And can I put myself on here as the MVP for that excellent goof maneuver? Really wants to give it to Strange. All right. Okay, that's quite the haul.
Hey, Hunter. I'm gonna be saying some words about Blaze for the team. We're gathering in the cave right now.
Oh, cool.
Come join us.
Okay, so they said they were going to do it, and they are.
Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're all stretched thin at the moment.
We're all here for you, Robbie. We know this is important to you.
But we should move things along. I know what you're all thinking. You thought Blaze was a major league asshole.
Whoa, I thought Professor Xavier was the mind reader, Logan.
Quiet, you. Anyway, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't nice. But it's not a nice world. And sometimes you gotta be that way to get things done. And he really got a lot of things done. So, you kids remember that. You won't always be so fresh-faced and innocent.
Thanks, Logan. You said it better than I ever could. To be honest, I really struggled with what I was gonna say. Because I used to worship the flaming ground Blaze rode on. And then I met him. And safe to say, I didn't worship him so much anymore. Fairly certain I hated him. Right until he went and sacrificed his life to save mine. Johnny might not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, he was one of us. And I'm glad to have known him. To Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny
Johnny
Blaze.
Blaze.
Is that it? Can we go now?
I mean, I think that was appropriate. I don't know if Robbie's gonna feel fulfilled by that, but...
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
Fair enough. Is there anything I should be opening here? I guess I could look for some of the rares. Nice. 3 resist. You know what's funny? I still think that the passive for gaining heroism and resist is by far the strongest. But we've done pretty well without that. And I feel like if we still were using it, we'd be stomping. Not to say that we haven't had, you know, that last mission I kind of goofed. We had 2 stars. We had a couple of 1 stars recently. But it does make you think a little bit differently, and just not relying on that resist constantly being there is pretty cool. Okay, sorry about that.
Pull up a stool, Hunter. Never too early to get caffeinated.
Oh, that's what you're doing?
Stark convinced me to put a shot of his new Stark Drive energy drink in my coffee.
Stark Drive.
Sure, it tastes like sweaty gym sock dipped in coffee, but at least it wakes you up. And if we're headed to Transia, I'm gonna need it. This thing could last 24 hours or 24 days. Hard to tell.
Transia is a treacherous place, filled with all sorts of forgotten locations. We could be battling Lilith's forces there for a long time.
That's what I'm afraid of. A place like Transia is as dangerous as they come.
It makes sense that Lilith would go back there. Back to her homeland, that is. Back to the source of her powers.
She's gonna be in for a real nasty shock if she's looking for home. It's not like the old days with the Knights of Wundagore riding around the place. Red Skull and Hydra did a pretty good job of screwing Transia up in every way possible.
No matter what the people of Transia have had to endure, they are about to endure much worse.
Poor people. That's why I'm loading up on caffeine. It's gonna be nasty.
The answer to all of life's problems.
Looks like the others are gathering now in the war room.
Yep, I'll head that way myself. Just need a few more sips of sweaty gym sock. I gotta talk to Stark about getting some new flavors.
Focus, Robbie, focus.
Slopes of Wundagore. So I think the Wundagore things are for Scarlet Witch, right? I'm gonna go do the coils first.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. This is some of my best work.
Both of Bathak on redraw, recover 113 health, enhance with... okay. Yes, these are cool, I think. Like, it's decent damage. It's just, he has so many other great cards.
I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
I wonder. Like, we had one of these before, but I could take this and consider replacing Shield of the Seraphim with it. I don't think we've cast Shield once. And in theory, the right situation, it could be huge. But he adds a ton of value with, like, I feel like Vapors are stronger. Concealment's just, yeah, Concealment's insane. Maybe I'll take this. And we'll take a, Heroic to salvage.
I'm here if you
and then we can decide how we want to handle that. So if I swap this, throw this in here. Like, I almost wonder if I'd be better off just getting an extra Winds of Watum with the quicks. You know? We could look to... What's the upgrade here? Then you enhance with more heroism. You don't spend that heroism. That is a nice part of that, but... I don't know. Thinking about it, it might just be better to go with 2 wins.
Point to Transia on the map.
A map is not the terrain, Blade.
Okay.
Can I ask a favor?
Join a hangout with Tony Stark that he loves.
Is there anything you can tell us about Transia?
I mean, this would be great because I want to do a hangout with him regardless.
Their borders could easily destabilize at any moment.
You're the oldest American at the Abbey, isn't that right? I was born here, yes, but last I recall, this land was British colonies. Wow. So you missed the birth of our country.
Technically, I was here.
The notion of a free land was not a popular idea outside of late nights at taverns. Being a piece of American history myself, I'm kind of a buff about our history. Do you remember any big news from your time?
Oh boy.
East and West Jersey stopped warring. It was quite a big deal as they quibbled over borders for years. There were 2 jerseys? The Queen finally forced them to reconcile and join as one new Jersey. Smart call, Queen Anne. 2 jerseys is way too much Jersey. It ruined all of my aunt's maps. I suspect that border squabbles were a ploy to keep mapmakers employed. We were all pawns to big cartography money. Now that I think of it, I don't recall meeting any Avengers from New Jersey. Hunter, your stories fascinate me. You brushed elbows with history. It is the past. None of it matters if we do not stop Lilith. Of course. Thank you for giving me a distraction, Hunter. I feel like I know you so much better now.
All right, let's look at the table.
Journals,
So, the not-so-good book. So this is Nico, Magic, this is all the Midnight Suns. Sick.
See if the journals were true,
Lilith has the final page of the Darkhold and the fallen Hulk by her side. Time for the young guns to step up and face her. It's kind of interesting that you're not getting legendaries off of some of these big main missions. Nico is only level 23, which I don't love, but she'll level up pretty quick in the fight. But I'm thinking we could probably sneak another side mission in here.
No.
Credits would be good. Ooh, legendary essences could be great here.
No, I cut out the more unbelievable parts.
Target 4 enemies with a single ability for her. Her mind control one's probably best.
Let's discuss. But first, the mission.
We need to get these off the back of Hydra vehicles. That is tough.
Captain America.
You enjoyed calling me Captain America.
But I think it's worth a try.
Yes.
Okay, let me build this out and I'll be right back and we'll run this. Okay, here's where we're at. So we are going to take Scarlet Witch, Iron Man, and the Hunter. We want friendship on Iron Man. We want levels on him. She's at level 25, but friendship as well. Nanite Edge, Vampiric Essence, and Utility Belt. In terms of the builds, we're going Hex Bolt, Chaos Field, Hex Mark, Double Unleashed, a Detonate here, and 2 Chaos Rains. We're going to take the Double Quick Blast, Heads Up, Leave It to Me, Mark Target, Surgical Strike, and Air Superiority on Iron Man. And then for us, we're taking 2 Last Sights, a Dark Heal, a Deadly Ground for Detonate, 2 Mindbenders, Annihilation, and All Out. Sound good? Sounds great. It's a hard mission, so I'm a little bit worried because Scarlet Witch, listen, I love her. She's great. I don't know. It just depends. If we can pull off some cool combos, I mean, yeah, anything could happen. At the end of the day, we do have Iron Man and the Hunter, so I feel like
Hydra is still attempting to smuggle
a fail is
artifacts
probably
right under our
not in the
noses.
cards.
Fortunately, we have a chance here
Get
to
it.
get a couple of them back.
We have multiple ways of breaking that protection. With our Mindbender and with her Mind Control AoE thing. So she's fast for 3 turns, I believe. We have 3 resist over here that we could
Get to the
abuse.
trucks and grab those artifacts before they roll out.
We've faced greater challenges.
So the fast will be nice here. Quick Blast, okay. So I think we redraw this, get rid of that guy. That's fine. This is a mission card to permanently disable the truck. That's not bad. His mission card gives offense. That's okay. That's good. Detonate could do a lot here. Hex Mark could be kind of interesting. Be better if we buffer first, but we don't have that. Okay, let's add a knockback here. Get a little bit of damage going.
Let's do it.
I should check the ley lines. So this is weak. Now, this one's targeting Wanda. Don't love that. This one's not targeting anything. We also have a vulnerable ley line there. Okay. This could potentially be useful if I don't have anything else to redraw. For 2 turns, allies near Scarlet Witch gain 1 resist and recover health. Problem is, she's in this kind of small area right now. Hunter does have the 3 resist, which would negate these 3 attacks. But then Scarlet Witch is going to start bleeding, which we'd have to cure. Iron Man could possibly take an injury here. So that's a bit of a concern. We could look at something like giving Iron Man block. That generates some heroism for us. We could do a Chaos Reigns, which would... We could probably target these 3, which would be kind of interesting. Because we could start bleeding something, unless they both went on the Hound. But it would also break his guard there. Maybe that's just the way to do it.
This should be good. They won't know what hit them.
Maybe that's the way. Okay, that gave us a redraw too. So we could just pump this one down to only costing 1. And then we've got 462 damage to do whatever we want with. The only thing I need to consider is... do I want to do anything with this ley line? I think we could deal with this after. It's not like it's applying vulnerable. I may just go for the supplies here, since we have those 3 resist on the Hunter. Okay, I kind of like that. Because now, regardless of who she attacks... Oh, that is exceptional. Great targeting. So now Wanda's safe. And he's still going to hit. And there's a chance that they can attack again. Nice. 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 Okay. So they're going to redistribute, but that's fine because he's going to get attacked twice. We're going to leave that. I do think I want to recover supplies and just get that done. Is the angle going to matter? I'll still have a heroism, so I could drop this here. Could drop there so we save a resist. Blowing this up is pretty good, but saving for detonate would be better. This would take down one, but it doesn't matter because we actually want the attacks there. Let's send Wanda. Okay. Our guys are thinking here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. And then I'll use our 2 redraws on this, so it's super cheap. And I still have a move. Suppose we could do this. Saves Iron Man some damage. I'm okay with this. We still got the corruption, unfortunately. I just realized we put Wanda in corruption zone too.
No escape.
So we can cure that. We could cure the corruption. Depending on what cards we get here, that's going to determine who we heal. Or cure, I should say.
I thought we were finished.
More accurately. Disgusting. Wow, that's actually hilarious. That's actually hilarious.
Who's running the show here?
Okay, so now they're attacking Wanda again. Will not be playing this. We did get the detonate. That could be fun. That could be really fun. Man, that doesn't feel amazing, does it? If I grab the supplies, okay, worst case scenario here, worst case scenario is Iron Man takes 3 attacks, Wanda takes 2, including bleed, and Hunter takes 1 here. We don't have a ton of Iron Man cards. We do have this. This corruption is just so much damage. I feel like that's what we need to do. Unless I want to spread it, but it's like, that's risky too, because then we get into this whole thing. So I should probably use Iron Man to cleanse that corruption. Detonate here is probably going to be a lot of damage. But I have to build to that. If I mark these two, that gives me what I need. To get the refund on detonate.
You left me no choice.
Love the effort.
Detonate. Okay, hold up. There we go. See, look at that. That is insane. And if her AoE thing is buffed, I think it's even bigger. We also have a hero combo. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go get the other supplies. That should make it so that we just have to finish off this existing group. Yeah, sick.
The artifacts are secure, but why don't you teach Hydra a lesson while you're there?
That's so cool. This is a lot of damage. It is going to split the splitters.
Reality is only an illusion.
But, like, this is where she shines, in my opinion. I really could use a Mindbender to get some bleed on other things. We have a rock here for this, just to stop that attack. Iron Man gets hit twice, but survives. I could save this in case she takes something. I don't think she will, though. I could redraw this to make it cost 0, actually. Then I could play it here. So we get the card play back. Then I could drop this boulder here. Then we're out of heroism. And then I get to basically play Chaos Field, which is like, you know, it's all right. I could play Chaos Field and then use her to do the cure down here. I don't mind it. Oh, wait. No. Yes. Yes. Sorry, I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm overthinking. So we do this.
They haven't seen this.
That's a new one.
Okay. Then let's use her. Wait a sec. Hold on. Because someone's going to move to do this. Where is this going to put the hunter? Here. Which is actually might even be... Yeah, this is maybe even better. Because he's going to be closer to Iron Man, so there's a chance that we end up having them both in her circle. It'll be close. Okay, so that stops an attack there. And then we come in here, get rid of the corruption. And we could cast Chaos Field now and it follows her, but we need to cure this. Okay, Hunter will gain a resist. It's too bad, because we could use it on Iron Man here, but whatever.
You do the same for me.
You have my thanks.
And then we got heroism set up for next time. I wonder, actually, just humor me for a second here. Okay, so this would put Iron Man where the rock is. This puts Iron Man way over there. This puts Iron Man in place of this. Doesn't seem like there's a way I can manipulate that. Unfortunately. What if... Hold on, just to look. So this shuffles her back a tad this way. But that's about it. Alright, let's let her rip here. I gotta remember too, it's only the allies that are getting that resist and that heal. It's not Wanda, which is kind of crazy. Corrupted again.
Just a scratch.
At least we don't have to deal with, well, I guess technically we do have to deal with more enemies if these guys keep splitting. I want to detonate for this. Okay, we got some linkages. I don't mind the links. Especially when we have, like, a lot of AoE stuff. Okay. Okay, now, simmer down. Simmer down. We still have 2 Mindbenders in hand we haven't seen yet. Pretty good chance we see them here. Still no. Wow. Oh, cool. Nice, okay. So this is her passive. 25% chance to debuff a random enemy near Scarlet Witch each turn. I think the upgrade to this is a 25% chance against each enemy that's here. Which is kind of cool. Okay, so nobody is targeting Iron Man, but we do need to cure him here. Now we could gain a resist here by redrawing. I think it's a bit late to play this. Although it would give us annihilation damage, which could potentially clear out a bunch if I get it to 429. Can I get a quick KO on anybody here? Not really. Even if I knock them into each other. So I could do this. This is going to ditch Annihilation, which feels kind of sad. What do we do here? Because I do want the heroism. Actually, the heroism can go into this. And we could take this up to 217. That's enough to take care of 2 of those guys. And then if we want vulnerable or marked, we can have that for the others. We wouldn't have annihilation there. And I'd only have 1 card play left. I wouldn't have all out either. So I'd have to redraw those. But we would clear 2, one of which isn't attacking me, the other of which could be potentially resisted. So I don't know if that's my play, but man, like Wanda's getting absolutely slammed here unless I can redraw into a mindbender of sorts. Let's see. We haven't seen them. Okay, that sucks. It doesn't suck. It's just... I guess, actually, if I was going to play this, I would redraw to add marked to nearby units. Do something like... maybe this one? But then I don't have any redraws here. What do I have in hand? Okay. I think we're going to do utility belt on the hunter. Come on.
Welcome assistance.
Wow. They just don't exist. Okay. So I can conceal the hunter. That's cool. I don't have a detonate. Otherwise, deadly ground could be just ridiculous here. So I'm thinking I go redraw this, add vulnerable and marked to nearby. This one is vulnerable. That's going to take me up to 4 heroism. Then I could probably just annihilate this group, get the card play back. Maybe some are weak enough where I could use a quick blast as well. We would get some card draw off that potentially. This one, yeah, I think here is pretty good. Gives me the most chance of, like, I have 2 low guardians that are marked. The middle one's going to be vulnerable.
Getting it done any way we know how.
Wanda's in trouble, for sure.
Stark has lit one for us.
How much better can I get?
She just has so many people targeting her. See, this is nice. Now, the question is, am I better to go here so that I keep a really low mark over here? Do you know what I'm saying? These guys, of course, are linked. I think I gotta take care of the splitter. And I think at 429 health, I think I gotta do it this way.
They do not stand a chance.
Sometimes the legends are true.
All right. So now, do I have to cleanse anyone? I do. I keep calling it a cleanse, but... because I was looking to maybe move here and do the knockback into him. But now we get 2 card draws off of this as well.
And still reigning world heavyweight champion.
And redraw. I feel like we can find a mindbender here. Oh my god. Okay. So here's what we do. We redraw this Unleashed. And we gain a resist. Finally. Finally. Okay, so now, who takes this? That's the question. We have a resist here, so I don't have to worry about that. She has a resist, so she's going to be okay. If I target him, he's going to come over and get... This one looks closer. So she probably goes chunk and then chunk. Like that. Come on. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, this is working. This is working. We still have 2 card plays. Last Sight is not enough to KO him, if you can believe it. No, it is not. Leave It to Me is tempting. Because then I've got another Chaos Reigns here, and that can at least hit maybe even all 3.
I'm saving my energy so we need it. This should help a little.
So, I could redraw this twice to make it cost 0. Then I can use it here to get the card play back. And then I could use maybe a Chaos Reigns to have these guys just attack each other. This guy probably does 206 damage. I know these are going to come up next, but ultimately, I don't think that matters. Unless I could also do something like this. We go Air Superiority. We redraw. This isn't going to be enough, though. That's the thing. 114 plus 57 plus 57 because he levels to 228, so we're still short there. Yeah, okay. Oh, another option for 1 heroism. 1. Yeah, okay, so I can't... I was just thinking, I had a thought. What if I played Chaos... Oh, weird. I'm stuck up here. What if I played Chaos Reigns first, but then that's my last card play? And unless we get really lucky that they both get him, then that's not going to work. So 1, 2, card plays refunded. 3, 4, something like that. But that one's going to split. That's the problem. So maybe I just weaken this one enough.
Here we go.
And then that, hopefully, we'll see. I guess what I could have done is maybe just gone 2 into this one. But the idea here is that if we get lucky and the Dark Legion attacks this one first, then it gets rid of all the, what are they called? Soulbound units. We have 2 redraws. I'm just trying to think if there's any way that I can get both of these. Actually, yes, there is. Dink. Yeah, we got it. Okay, sick. And then I've got Last Sight to KO this one. Or we'll do the hero combo because it's cooler. Yeah, we can do that, actually.
why not?
Because we'll do the redraws on it. Okay, you know what? Very happy with that. The detonate alone made Scarlet Witch look really good there. I think I gotta throw 2 detonates in her deck. I think I gotta do it. This is it, right? Yep.
I could use a temporary
Man, that felt
sidekick.
pretty solid. I think that's a 3-star on a hard rated mission with Scarlet Witch. To be fair, we had Iron Man, and I did have to use some extra card draw from the combat
It was
items,
a very successful outing.
and we had
Good work.
some resist to start. But whatever, you know what? It doesn't matter. That's what we had. That's what we made happen. Okay, I'm gonna be happy about it. Give me 3. Feels good. Feels good. Good. Very nice. Legendary Gamma Coil there. A bunch of essences. A little bit of extra credits. I would love to see the extra rewards. They need to be buffed a little bit, in my opinion. Especially if you want to entice at Ultimate 3. Those rewards need to be higher. And I feel like those rewards could be scaled to difficulty, too. Like, you know. I feel like 15 credits on, like, the lowest difficulty would be okay. But then go up to, like, 50. I think would be very nice. Okay, I need to join a hangout that Tony Stark loves. I don't have like the wikis of all of that stuff. So I'm not exactly sure
I skipped the transient portion of my summer abroad.
what he
Will I
loves.
see you at the meeting?
Maybe. Depends how bored I am.
Okay, good chat.
Are you heading to the meeting?
Yeah, I'll be there shortly.
Okay. Tony is available, so that's
Sounds
good.
reckless. I'm in.
Did you read today's book?
Of course, but you'll get nothing out of me until the meeting.
Fine.
I've missed being on the right side of the Midnight Suns.
Who else is here just to see? Yeah, no, definitely Tony.
Last thing we need is to dive straight into the Hydra nest.
Okay,
without
what
a
is he
plan.
like? Playing video games, probably too childish for him. Having a drink could potentially be a thing. Playing cards. I don't think he's much of a drink. Wasn't he, he was an alcoholic, I think, wasn't he? Let's go playing cards.
Damn it, Hunter. I hate this.
We can do something else if you want.
Well, this is not
the
good.
whole situation.
This
Chasing
does not
magic
start the way I
pages from
wanted
an evil
to.
book, facing your creepy demon mom,
Damn
hiding
it.
in the Abbey while the world falls apart.
Do not worry about what you cannot control. We will figure it out.
I am beyond well-meaning platitudes, boss. This is not a problem I can solve. This gamma nonsense that's going on, it's rewriting the laws of physics. Or it's a byproduct. I don't know. How am I supposed to contribute when I don't know how reality works on any given day? Did we lose entropy? How about friction? What's next? Do light waves gain mass?
Oh, you are working too hard. It is getting to you.
I am not working hard enough.
When did you last sleep?
What day is it?
Tony, get some rest.
Okay.
Okay, well, this may
Worst
have...
pep talk I've had in years, by the way.
Yeah,
But
okay.
your point stands.
It's probably not awesome. We have something about him in here. Iron Man fanfic. Oh, he
Not
did
easy to
love
shop
it.
for me. How'd you pull it off?
Wow. And we got a new long sleeve. And he loved the gift. Man, this might be enough to push him over his level 2. Oh, finally.
I thought you'd be stuck in the past, but that
Finally.
was fun. Let's do it again. Yeah, after we stop. Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks, Hunter. Well, don't take it too bad.
We get
I'm
a combat
pro-
bonus and 10 hunter critical damage.
All hail the conquering heroes. Someone toss
Hand
us some
size
star
increased by
drives.
1 for 3 turns. Sick. That was awesome. I figured the video games would be too childish, and then
What are we waiting
that kind of
for?
hit me
Let's
that
hit
he
Hydra
used to
hard.
be a drinker, and I think he's like off the sauce.
Time for book club. You coming?
Meet you there.
Let's get moving.
Okay.
More chit-chat. I'm gonna wait near magic.
My plan backfired. Thought choosing a weird book would drive people away.
Yeah, his book was
Why
weird.
would you do that?
More punch for the rest of us.
Why have I not heard of Crash Morgan? I know it's an older book, but this is exactly the kind of story I like.
I thought Logan might bail. But I told him we bring more snacks this time. I have him figured out.
All right. Well, is it go time?
I'm good if you are.
I am ready.
All right, Logan, I need to know. Why did you choose this book?
I'll tell you, just not yet. I want to hear what you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The next morning, they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it.
My dude has all the details.
When the princess asks what the future holds, and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, it gave me chills.
I did not pay much attention to that part.
How can you not appreciate the doomed romance between Crash Morgan and Princess Anilla?
Easy. You root for the Zorgot commander.
Should have known you'd be a Glaxogorp fan. Anyway, I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their Null Stalkers.
I don't get why the robot dog didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the flypod. Crash says there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess must take the throne. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos. Glaxogorp agrees, but why? Crash breaks the vow in the next chapter.
That makes no sense. Why say Queen of Royal Blood?
You're right. I can't believe I missed that. And how does that tie into the Hydra gunfight at the top of the space?
This is not what I was expecting.
Really? You don't see it?
I do.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
Really?
But then, when do they...
The Hydro gunfight. Crash gets hit in the helmet and goes down. And what happens whenever Crash is unconscious?
The helmet changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form. But where do they stash the princess?
Huh.
It is obvious. They put her in Crash's suit.
Exactly. Crash won't need it to survive because they're within the bubble city. So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's Zoom vest, and smashes through the monoculus.
So, if that's the actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shape-shifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made 2 vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever. I like it more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
Yeah, I totally picked up on all that.
So, Logan, why did you pick this book?
Because it's fun.
No other reason?
Every book doesn't need to be a teachable moment.
Fair enough.
I almost wish this book was a comic instead. I would have liked to see the Monoculus.
My book was the best of them.
Of course.
You have only been to 2 meetings.
Yeah, but you know I'm right.
You did not mention a book for next time.
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club on a hiatus until things are less apocalyptic.
Huh.
I hope we come back to this in the future.
Same here. Books are a gourmet meal for thought. Not to call anyone out, but you just can't feed your mind gristle.
Well, who else would you invite, if you could?
There's a lawyer who got me out of a bad situation a few years back. Smart as a whip, picks up on subtle things even I tend to miss. As long as the books we read have Braille copies, I could convince him.
Daredevil.
Actually, I need to thank you for sticking around since the beginning. For all your help with Carol.
Of course.
I don't get close to many people.
Sorry, you might heard Walter.
I never get into relationships. That's not a rule I ever break. But I did with Carol. Beyond all the reasons, I find her amazing. Do you know why?
You are into her because she can kick your ass.
That's exactly it.
Really?
Oh, he respects her.
I'm not. Vampires fight dirty. They'll kill whoever you love just because they can. If they really want you to suffer, they'll turn your true love into one of them. That's why dating me is a death sentence, and I refuse to put that weight on anyone. But can you imagine some pissant vampire trying to chow down on Captain Marvel? First, his fangs would snap off on contact with her skin. Then she'd just chuck it into space. No hiding from the sun out there. There's no way they can ever touch her. But it's not just that.
It is you. She is safe from you.
Yeah. I never break my rule because I know deep down there's a chance I could lose control. But with Carol, hell, she could hold me over her head till I was myself again. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
Well, completely unrelated, I want to watch Captain Marvel bench press Blade.
I would not.
You are no fun.
And you already knew that. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is ending, I'll start a sparring club.
A sparring club? Is that just training with a fancy name?
You saw right through me. You leaving?
I should leave.
Later then.
Okay, so we got a Fury. And we get to select one of these. We have a bunch of those, so let's just take the Piercing Slash. Extracurricular activities, nice. Okay, that's the Chester Phillips one. I wanted to check the outfit thing that we got recently. Dionychus, let's take it. I guess, you know what, we could just let her buck here. We have tons of gloss. We could buy all of the hunter clothes. We can probably buy everybody's clothes now. Oh my god, some of these are gonna ruin some moments. Whoops. So 2 things in here I would like. Buy all. And I'd like to be able to choose items that are in the daily rotation. Okay. That's everything for the hunter. That's everything for Blade. Whoops. It's everything for Cap. Here, this is a little faster. Everything for Strange. I actually like that. That's cool. Ghost Rider's done. Tony's done. Nico done. Oh, the emo kid's top. Very true. Newsboy. Full force. Okay. We could, of course, buy these. Okay, that's all of our gloss, pretty much. So that's good. Okay, let's go rest. And then we'll take our story mission next. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure that after that Fallen Hulk fight, I'm guessing that time we went to bed was maybe like the end of the act. Remember when it just went black screen there? When we had to skip it? We have 2 level ups here, both Carol and Iron Man.
You wanted to speak, Carol?
Yeah, I just wanted to say thanks.
Thanks for what?
For surprising me with your unexpected friendship. I did not see that coming.
She's
Believe
4
it or
now,
not,
right?
I don't have
So
a lot
that's
of
her
peeps
level
I can
2.
call friends. Not close ones, at least.
If it makes you feel any better, I never had a lot of friends either. Did not have time with all the demon slaying.
Huh. Sounds like you were like the high school vampire slayer in Blade's favorite television show, and Caretaker was that librarian guy. Gifted with greatness, but cursed with solitude.
No, that character had a group of close friends who helped and supported her.
See? Even the Slayer had more of a social life than the 2 of us. I'm glad you're here, Hunter. I feel like you get just how heavy all that extra baggage can be when it comes to having crazy freaking superpowers.
Ooh, yeah.
Blade understands that burden too.
Why are you bringing him up?
No reason. Just thought you should know you can lean on him too.
Anyway, I should let you get back to whatever cool thing you were doing before I dragged you out here to get all gushy.
Anytime, Carol.
Poor Blade. Oh, okay, she's level 3. My bad. Wow, for some reason I thought maybe she was 4. Her combo partner gained counter. This is actually pretty decent. I like that. Captain Marvel has a request as well. Upgrade a light hunter ability. I can't. There's gonna be 3 light balance. The friendship XP would be great, but sorry, not gonna happen.
Well, thanks anyway.
Sorry. Now we're good. So that's going to be an Iron Man challenge when he messages us, right?
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today?
So now Strange is next on our list.
This is some of my best work.
This is kind of cool. And I don't think we have this modded, do we? We don't. I think I'll take that. Chaos Reigns. I should look at mods for this to see if we can get it to be... I doubt we could get it to be free. Well, maybe. Still costing this, but not a card play or something. Maybe reducing the cost could be something we look at. But I can just remod the ones we have. But I could take a heroic. Why don't I take this one? Because it's got a mod. We salvage it. And we...
I feel like I could automate this process.
Yeah, we salvage the mod and the card. We'll re-roll one just to see what happens. All right. So, patience.
Don't forget to write.
There's Tony's. Now, patience would be great for this deck because of the passive that we're running. Like, it would actually be very good, I think. But it's not dark, so it's out. In a future world, perhaps. So we need to upgrade mark target. I'm going to do that first before I forget.
Practice makes perfect. Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
What do we have in here? Oh yeah, we want to upgrade Immolate. And then ability mods. Let's take a look here. On redraw, gain resist. It's 150, but like, we have it. Redraw for heroism or +1 redraw. Let's redraw for heroism there.
The chaos magic's power grows.
And then I'm going to give it another check here. Draw a card for her. I think I'm going to keep the heroism.
A welcome enhancement.
And I'll do one more. Yeah, none of these are amazing. All right.
I feel the energy flow.
Who else can we look at modding here? Vapors draws a card. On redraw, gain a fast. We could try this one. Oh, wow. So you redraw to gain a fast, or you play this.
Yeah, I guess it is a tough decision.
And you apply 2 fast to the person that you conceal. Now, it does trickle over to the next turn, which is really nice. So
an enhanced spell. Most welcome.
I guess we do that. And let's make sure we have enough to do some sparring. Friendship XP here. Strange is available.
Even a sorcerer supreme can't rest on his...
So there we go. I think we'll hold it at that.
I hope you don't mind the setting. Promise I'm not trying to put any divine pressure on you. It's just that you've really helped me expand my horizons with all this supernatural stuff. And along with my horizons, I'm expanding Stark Industries.
What does that mean, exactly?
I'm launching a new R&D department focused on magical items and potential new applications. It's going to be huge. Bigger than huge. Stratospheric.
That sounds very exciting, Tony. I'm glad to see my teaching of the mystical is really making an impact on your life.
I'm really glad to hear you say that. You see, I need someone to lead this new division. I drew up a long list of names, read it over, then crumpled it up into a ball and threw it away. Right over there. There's only one person who's qualified to run that department for me.
Who?
You.
Of course.
Me? Really?
You'll get your own office, staff, access to the most arcane, powerful artifacts I can track down, 401k, gym membership. The sky's the limit. Not even. There would be no limits. What do you say?
How do I say no to that?
Yes. After all this time, all this pain, all these struggles, I deserve a quiet life.
I knew you'd be into it. But I don't want you rushing into anything you'll regret. Take your time. Think it over. We'll talk again when things are a little less, end of the worldy.
It'd be funny if that was like some alternate ending. Alright. So his challenge mission is ready to go, and I think that's how we'll start the next episode. So we'll probably end up doing his challenge mission. Maybe we'll go into the main after that, but let's see what's available. Artifacts, blueprints, credits, tempting. And it was strange, wasn't it? If that's strange in credits, defeating a nest mother, yeah, I mean, that's probably pretty fast too, but we'll see. We'll see how it feels after we do Stark's challenge, because that may take us a couple tries too, so we'll figure it out from there. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.